Alright guys, so today's going to be a little bit different adventure that we're going to go on today. So I recently cleared out my storage and I found a bunch of my old VHS tapes. So I decided to display them because I actually have my VCR hooked up to my main TV. So I decided to sort through them and pull out my favorites and display them. So today we're going to go out to a couple, well, one thrift bookshop and then a couple thrift stores, and we're going to go vintage 80s VHS hunting because I have a couple movies in mind that I want to put down here that I have room for two, but I want to get obviously more. But let's go check it out in just a second. Let me show you what I pulled out though. Alright, so here's my little TV area. So I got my big TV, which I play my movies on, my TV shows, NFL Red Zone on Sundays. I'll put like the local game on the small TV as well on Sundays, or I'll put sports on that TV during the week and then watch, whatever I want to watch during on my big TV during the week nights. But yeah, I have my VCR set up, and I had a couple VHSs out, but when I went through my storage, I found a bunch that I forgot I had. So I have my whole little setup here. Got Game Station set up, PlayStation 1, the original NES, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 3 is under there. I got my PlayStation 2 right here. And then I got some VHS movies, down here, and I got things like, American Graffiti and A Christmas Story, Commando, Dirty Dancing, 16 Candles, Can't Buy Me Love, Plan 9 from Outer Space down there. Just some really good stuff. This is kind of a comedy section with Back to the Futures, E.T., the Indiana Jones movies. I got a Bobby World that's sealed. The Greases. That's an original Ghostbusters copy right there. Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2. Porky's. But then over here I got my little horror section. This is what I want to look for. I want to go look for some horror today. I got Phantasm 2, Lost Boys. I got a couple of the Halloween movies. I got Shining right here, The Shining, Mars Attacks, which is really cool and hard to find VHS. And I got a bunch of other ones here. So Chud, The Birds is sealed. I need to find Gremlins, so that's what I want to look for because I only have Gremlins 2 for some reason. People Under the Stairs, Night of the Living Dead, Jaws. So some pretty cool stuff going on here. And yeah, I just want to go find a couple more to fill in this hole and see if there's any rare ones that we can add to our little collection here. Let's go check it out. Alright, so we got people that don't know how to follow the rules on the donation station. They have a line back there, and these three people just all like cut in, and they're all messed. But anyways, we're over here at Savers, and we're going to go in. This is a beautiful, huge thrift store that I love. And it's great because it's in an area of, where I live that there's a lot of, rich folk. So the merch is always good here. Let's go to the VHSs. Forgot to show you guys, I'm wearing my vintage 1992 Beverly Hills 90210 shirt because I figured let's try and have some extra luck today. So pull out one of my oldest shirts, and there's already good movies here, guys. Check this out. So like I said, all this is donation here, and look at all these Star Treks. Holy crap. And the thing about here is all the movies are 99 cents. So these are all different episodes, but any VHS, 99 cents. And I already found a couple that I want. So I want Back to School. This movie is absolutely hilarious. Rodney Dangerfield. We're going there for sure. What is this thing? Klondike and Snow, News Colorado 4. I don't think I want that. Fugitive. Yes, definitely going Fugitive. I love this movie, and this is actually one of the filming locations I want to go to. I think it's in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure it's North Carolina, but the train wreck scene is still there. You can still go visit where they did the train wreck, which is crazy. Definitely getting The Fugitive. What else do we have here? Look Who's Talking? I could do Look Who's Talking. I thought this was a great movie, John Travolta and Kirstie Alley. Let's go ahead and let's get this. 99 cents, can't beat it, right? What else do we have? Prancer? I don't know. It's Christmas. It is a little bit of a movie I don't really see here, but I don't think I need it. Santa Claus. It's always good, but I don't necessarily need it. Wait a minute. Do I have the first stock? But here's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is one around here somewhere? Did somebody buy one? Because I could definitely, that would be cool to have all of them. I've actually, wait, no, this is not it. That's different. Oh, that's later on. God, I think I am going to grab all of these and then hunt for the first one. That'd be cool. Wait, the bears? Berenstein Bears. This is the Berenstain Bear. Did you guys notice that? Didn't we always call it the Berenstein Bears? But look at it, it's the Berenstain Bears. Isn't that crazy? It's one of those weird things that just kind of gets, what's that called? The Mandela effect, I think it is, where something gets stuck in your head. I think that's what it's called. Grinch, I have a bunch of those already. Any of these hard shell clam cases? No. But, oh man, do I grab these guys? I've never watched them, but it's kind of cool how they make the Enterprise, right? So this is like the whole series. I would have to find the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 for those. I think I'm gonna do it, guys. I think we're gonna grab it. So we're gonna grab a total of 8 VHSs here, and then we're gonna look around as well, because why not? Here's all the DVDs, Blu-rays, that kind of thing. They're all pretty well priced. Records. But let's go take a look around, and we're gonna grab those 8 VHSs for sure. Now, a lot of people come here early in the morning. They line up like a half hour before, and they actually flip a lot of stuff. I wonder if this works. $10.99. I have to power that up, check that out. But yeah, a lot of people come here to flip stuff, and I'm pretty sure they probably fail at it. Yeah, you get people in here fighting over shirts, and it's just crazy here in the morning. But if you come later in the afternoon like this, it's like noonish now, and you can actually find some good stuff. Like, check it out. Here's a cool little VCR right here. Probably like $9. The VCRs are normally like $7.99 to $9.99. Look at this. Kodak photo CD player. That's a blast from the 90s right there. Here's another VHS player. Oh, they got quite a bit today. Pretty cool. We have, yeah, what is this thing? I don't know what this is. Let's see. I don't know what that is, but I got 2 VCRs here. I don't need one. I have plenty, but it's pretty cool. Okay, I had to grab a cart because I found this Ion Party Rocker speaker, and I want to see if it works. It's only $10.99. I do have a 20% coupon that I'm going to use to get off everything. The only problem is the D plug is not with it. The the plug for the back. So, kind of on the hunt in all electronic sections, trying to find a D plug because I do want to test it before I buy it. There's no returns here, so I don't necessarily need it. It's just pretty cool. So we're gonna hunt and try to find a D plug somewhere. So hopefully we can test it. They do that intentionally, obviously, so because they have a test station in the back, so they intentionally pull those D plugs. So you can't, but we're gonna find one. Don't worry about that. So they have an Xbox 360 here that I found. And it's actually got everything. It's got the Xbox itself. It has the power unit, but they pulled the D plug. See, that's the D plug. See, it makes like a little D. It's like a universal, but we call it a D plug just because we have so many terminologies at work. Got a controller. Has the I forget what this little bar is called. The Connect bar. That's what it's called. It's got everything, but you don't know. This always has the red ring light of death. So I'm not gonna take a chance on it. This might be actually worth something because it is an original piece. So this might be actually more than this because I don't know if this will work. But this is always sellable. Speaking of flipping, yeah, because this is very proprietary. This piece. I mean, they made it. Yeah, very difficult. Alright guys, I'm a huge collector of old 35mm cameras, and I've never seen this before. It's a Polaroid iZone Instant Pocket Camera. I mean, it's weird because it's thin, it has a strap, but I mean, that would be like a very big thing in your pocket. And it has a roll of film, guys. This isn't 35mm. I don't know how this works, but I'm intrigued. It doesn't look like it has any batteries. Looks like it's all mechanical. And I'm intrigued by this, guys. It's $4.49. I'll have 20% off, so it'll be like $3 or $4. I'm gonna take a chance on this. I'm gonna buy this thing and just put it with my stuff, but I'm gonna see if I can figure it out too. I've never seen this. It's totally screaming 90s though. Polaroid iZone, clear blue. I'm getting this. Told you we'd find a D plug. I went and tested it out. It's very bright and it was covering the whole ceiling, so I turned it off really fast. But it works. So I found a D plug over in the printer section. So yep, got lucky. I'm gonna grab it. $10.99. It works. So sweet. I'll just I can use it all the time. So whenever you make a donation here, they give you a 20% off coupon, and then you just kind of scan it and enter it. So right now it's at $25. 25. And there we go. Save $5. Perfect. Next up is Half Price Books. It's right across the street from Savers. This is a mostly they don't get stuff. I mean, they get stuff donated, but they mostly purchase stuff from people at low prices and then resell. But there is a new section, but it's mostly used, you know, books, movies, records, tapes, like just kind of everything. It's pretty big. They have toys too. They have a toy section as well, which I could show you. I actually found an original copy of Halloween here one time. Check it out. Here's a used toy section. Well, new, older toy section. Oh, look at this. Power of the Force, $10 for C-3PO. What else they got? Nobody cool. Anything fun here? We got a Lando Calrissian down here. Dr. Alan Grant, but that's new. Oh, that's pretty cool. Finn with the blood on the helmet. Actually might buy that. I kind of like that one. But just toys. All kinds of action figures. Star Trek. Yeah, I'm not a big Star Trek guy, but you know what? I got the VHSs now, so I'm going to go ahead and watch them because I've never exactly watched them. I've always been a Star Wars guy, and I've wanted to watch the Star Trek stuff. I actually watched the Star Trek TV series now on, Pluto TV. They have a Star Trek TV channel that just streams it 24 hours a day. So at night, I've actually been putting it on and watching it. So maybe I should watch the movies. Why not, right? I mean, I've watched parts of them, but I don't remember them exactly. So they're just kind of, I don't know, was never my thing, but why not now? Hey, look at Mini-Me. Check this out. So here is the VHS section. I mean, this is the cassette tape section. And then the VHSs are over here. So we're going to hunt those in a second. But I was looking and I was like, oh my God, they got Atlantic Star and Sade. Like, they got some pretty good ones here. I mean, I don't need them. I do have a, oh, look at Gerald Levert right there. That's cool. I do have a boombox. Freddie Jackson. Nice. Yeah, I do got a boombox with cassette players in my kitchen, sitting underneath my kitchen table. Oh wait, LL Cool J? What? Oh, the cassette. Oh, come on. The whole thing is busted. Look at the whole thing. $9.99 for I'm Bad. I would switch a better cassette case. But yeah, so this isn't like a cheap store. That's why I went to that one first for 99 cents. The movies, the cassettes, all the books based on popularity and how rare they are. They're kind of based close to eBay prices, a little bit cheaper. So that's why I like to come here. And if something is a little bit more expensive, then I will go ahead and get stuff from eBay if I need to. But usually prices are always just a few dollars cheaper. Cocktail, $3. Cocktail soundtrack, pretty cool. All right, VHS time, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's some blank ones. $2.99, brand new blanks. What is this? Is this Godzilla? Godzilla vs. Megalon? What is this? $10. That's gonna be more on the expensive side of these movies. They're usually a lot cheaper. Like, let's just say 50 First Dates, $4.99. Jurassic Park 3 is gonna be $3.99. So $10 is on the high side. Here's another Commando. I already have that. We saw that earlier. Oh, wait, here's Star Treks. I don't know if they're the same ones, though. The Ultimate Computer. That's going to be an episode. What else do we got here? Anything good? All right, let me go ahead and take a look. Ooh, this is coming home. $4.99, Rambo 3. Heck yes. That's what I'm talking about right there. Finds like this. I was about to hit pause, and then this came up. Oh, look at this. Casino. 2 tapes, guys. 2 cassettes to watch the movie. Do you guys remember that in the 90s when you had to watch 2? I think it was Titanic was one of the first ones, possibly. I'm not sure. Wait, what is this? Airplane? Heck yes. $9. So that's on the high end, okay? But, God, this movie is so good. Okay, all right, we're getting Airplane and we're getting Rambo 3. And then we're going to have to see, what is The Devil's Brigade? I don't know. That looks like a war movie. I'm not into those at all. But here's a Star Trek, the animated series? What? That's kind of cool. Don't need it. All right, they got some, new merchandise or stock going out. Oh, wait, look at this. Evil Dead 2 in some weird packaging. That's cool. Friday the 13th Ultimate Edition DVD collection. Oh, okay, looks like a bunch of them for $20. Return of the Living Dead. Oh, this must be like a Halloween season. We saw Chud earlier. Chud. Final Exam, $40. What? This is an expensive one. So with this one, they'll pull the DVD, put it in the back, but I have no idea what this movie is. Scary movies are great, guys. I don't care what anyone says. Those are great movies. Look at this Friday the 13th series. Oh yeah, they're all just in there. This is kind of a boring... Oh, this is the TV series. I didn't really care for the TV series, guys. Alright, let's go back over here. And VHS hunt again. We got some more Star Treks, guys. Got some more Star Treks. These aren't the ones we're looking for, though. Three Stooges, Jackie Brown, Super Duper. Remember these guys, Super Duper baseball bloopers? They had them. That was funny. Like, you bought them on, like, Sports Illustrated or things like that. You would get one of these tapes with. Look at this. This is awesome. New Kids on the Block, Hanging Tough Live. That's dope. What else do we have here? Oh, I don't know, guys. This might be the saddest cartoon of all time. Fievel and his family. I mean, it was just, ugh. And then that Somewhere Out There song. That song, ugh, so friggin' sad. Okay, oh my god, I can't remember. I don't think I had this in my thing, but We're Gonna Buy Stripes. That is one of my favorites as well from the 80s. I feel like I have probably multiple copies of it, but I don't know where. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this, guys. This is an interesting one right here. $3.99, Madonna's Truth or Dare. God, this created so much controversy in the 80s. This was like raunchy for that time, at least, to be out on like VHS and stuff. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else, so we might be... Oh, wait, Roadhouse. Little Patrick Swayze kick butt action. I know I have this somewhere, though, but I don't need multiple copies of that. Wait, is this a sealed copy of Twins? No, it's open on the bottom. Dope! That was so close. That's a great movie, though. Fantastic. Really funny. Not gonna get it, though. Let's see, we got some Austin Powers. We got some Night Shift. Wizard of Oz. Footloose. I don't have Footloose. Alright, I'm gonna get Footloose because I love this movie. Yeah, okay, sorry, I paused. I'm getting Footloose. Here's the video game section. And they kind of have random other stuff too. Lots of different games. They got some really cool ones like, look at this, they got a Nintendo GameCube. Cables and everything at the register, about $120. That was literally my favorite game system of all time. It was so fun to play those games. And mine's in storage. I should pull it out. Yeah, I should pull it. I know it's in storage. I just, you know, I gotta hunt it down. And then they got some weird ones over here as well. Here's like Contra for NES, $45. They got any real expensive ones. Here's Diablo for the original PlayStation, $90. That's crazy. I don't know what this worm is. I've never seen this game for NES. Never seen that. Look at this though. Snow White for Game Boy Color, $100, guys. What? This is probably like $2 on sale at Toys R Us at some point. They used to just get rid of all those. They also do excellent on categorizing things. So like horror is always by author too. So it's like, you know, super easy to find different things that you want. Look at this, Curious Toys by Elizabeth Hand. Never seen that. What is this? Lovecraft Country. No idea what that one is, but pretty cool. I have no idea how to call this. This Hulu and Other Stories. I don't know what that is. Weird Horror. The Back of Beyond. Yeah, you just kind of find random things. Sometimes I'll come looking for, you know, Stephen King or whatnot, and all this is horror, by the way, guys. This is all horror books. It's pretty freaking cool, right? And most of them, like they're usually like $2.99 for anything used, so pretty cool. There's also a Star Wars section somewhere, but they just put in these new taller wood shelves, so I'm not exactly sure where everything's at now. They kind of are in the same-ish place, but I know that used to be Star Wars there. Here we go. It's one aisle over now. They have all these Star Wars books here. It's really, really cool. And then Star Trek as well. So Star Trek, Star Wars. There was a Darth Maul story here one time, and I left it here for some reason, and I went back, and there hasn't been one since, and it's been like 6 months. Look at this, Order 66. That's dope. All right, so we spent $31 there, so 50 bucks total, including a speaker and a camera, so about $35 on VHSs today, and I've got a total of 813, so not bad. Kind of balances all out. Some of those are really rare, hard to find, but I have found really good ones at Savers before that are just duplicates. Like anytime I find certain ones, Back to the Futures, those always so good. They're 99 cents there. But I always get at least $10 to $15 per cassette on eBay for those. So there are some that I will flip, but for the most part, I keep them just because I know how well they sell on eBay, you know, that I'll grab and flip them. So I'm not like worried about the money. I just want them for my collection. And I know like Airplane, that's a really hard one to find. That's probably the first time I've seen that in this store ever. As well as what else? Johnny Dangerously, you just don't see that one. That was such a funny movie too. So I think tonight is going to be A Fugitive night. I haven't watched that for a long time. I've been wanting to watch it, and that movie was just such a mess to make. Like they changed characters, kind of like Back to the Future. They changed the star. First they wanted Harrison Ford, then they didn't, then they wanted somebody else, and he backed out. Then they went back to Harrison Ford. They didn't have a script, so Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee Jones, they like made up half their lines in the movie, like literally on the spot. They would read what the scene was supposed to be about, and then they just make it up as they went along. So it was kind of crazy. They didn't have an ending, so they filmed the movie entirely in order, which is very rare because they never do that. They didn't have an ending. They didn't have a villain. They didn't have a story of how the villain would, you know, connect to Harrison Ford's character. Like, it was actually a mess, and it turned out to be a phenomenal freaking movie. I know Tommy Lee Jones. I think he won a Best Supporting Actor for that movie. I think the director won maybe Best Director or something. It was just a really good film. So I haven't watched that in a while, so we're gonna watch that one tonight. So all right guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I did go to a Goodwill that is across the street too, but they didn't have anything. Like, they just had like old lady clothes. Like, what the, it was a mess. Like, it was clean, but it was a mess because they had like old lady clothes. They had like, I don't know, maybe 10 things for guys that were clothes. They had no media. It was bad. Like, it was a bad Goodwill. I have no desire to go back there, so I didn't show you anything I filmed in there because it was just trash. So alright guys, keep this one short and sweet. VHS Hunting, we're gonna keep doing more. I love my VHS movies. They're just like, especially horror, you're supposed to watch it with that grainy darkness. You're not supposed to watch it cleaned up in 4K. It just makes it look off, to me at least. So I need my 80s horror movies like in VHS. Like, that's how it should be. That's how it should look. Laserdisc, it just needs to look rough and grainy and nasty. It shouldn't be clean. I don't like clean. So alright guys, we'll see you on the next adventure. Happy Halloween.